Hey everyone, I wanted to walk you through a little bit of an extended start to finish version of my painting A Chapter of Winter. One question that I do get a lot around my method of working is why I work section to section. I do have a full video on my YouTube channel about this called Painting Methods, where I discuss the pros and cons of working section to section versus working the whole canvas at once and why working section to section works best for me. I find that for landscapes in particular, the best way of working for me is to start with whatever is furthest in the background and work my way forward. In the case of this painting here, A Chapter of Winter, the furthest thing in the background is the snowy landscape outside of the window. After I finished up with the exterior landscape, I started working on the bookshelves, the curtains, the chairs, and then I finally finished this piece off by rendering the floor and the rug, which is the closest thing that we have in the foreground in this composition. One funny thing that I did find particularly challenging about working section to section and starting with the exterior landscape was that the overall composition of this piece is very dark, with the window and the lamp being the one source of light. Starting off with these light areas made the painting feel out of balance and like my values were completely off, but I just had to trust the process and know that once the darker colors were added, everything would feel balanced, which in the end it did. A piece of advice that I have for painting very dark areas is to not shy away from painting solid black. I find that artists often feel the need to add or come up with extra details when faced with large black spaces in a reference, which can make the composition feel overly busy or cluttered. Embracing pure black in these areas creates a stronger sense of realism and helps maintain focus of your main subject. I also love creating a dark vignette effect with my paintings, so having these dark edges really worked in my favor. One of the last challenges that I had with this piece was figuring out where to add my signature. I always sign the bottom right-hand corner of my paintings, but there was just too much detail in the bottom corners with the rug as well as the light coming in through the window. After much deliberation, I realized that the two shelves in the upper corners were completely empty, so I decided to add my signature in the upper left-hand corner. Although this approach is a little bit different from my usual style, it allowed me to incorporate my signature subtly without detracting from the intricate details of this piece. That's about all I can think of with this painting. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments and enjoy the start to finish progress of this piece.